Hi, I'm Etty, your wine curator here at Plonk Wine Club. And before I begin telling you about some really incredible wines we have for April, I just wanted to send our most sincere best wishes to all of you during this very, very difficult time. We are all in this crisis together, and we are so grateful for all of your business and support during this very, very trying time for our nation. So on a brighter note, I'm going to go into some really cool wines that we have for April. So starting on the reds, we have two fabulous wines from Italy. The first one comes from the region of Piemonte in the north, and it's made of the grape Dolcetto. It's made by a fabulous producer called Virna Borgogno. And what's really interesting about Dolcetto is that it's sort of known as like this sort of unsung hero variety of Piemonte. Everyone talks about Nebbiolo and oftentimes Barbera, but Dolcetto sort of doesn't get as much playtime. Well, this is a very serious Dolcetto. It can actually use a decant. It's quite tannic and a little bit sort of more muscular in style than what you might normally see from Dolcetto. And it's just such a classy, elegant bottling. It really stands out from the crowd of other Dolcetto examples that you see out there. And so for that reason, we've decided to feature this wine for April. And then moving on to the next great red we have from Italy, we have a fabulous wine from Tuscany, from the town of Lucca. It's called Il Salvataggio, and which means actually the rescue, and you'll see a little picture of a rescue dog on the label. It's made by a fabulous organic and biodynamic producer called Tenuta Lenzini, and this wine is made of 100% Merlot. Now, this might surprise you since you don't really think of Merlot from Tuscany, but what many people don't know is that Super Tuscans are very often comprised of Merlot, sometimes 100%, sometimes in a blend with other Italian grapes like Sangiovese and some other minor grapes that they feature in Tuscany, but this one is actually made of 100% Merlot. But put that fact aside and just focus on the wine itself because it really reads like what you think of when you think of a Super Tuscan. It has that dusty minerality, that really beautiful deep red cherry fruit. It's just such an excellent bottling, and the proceeds from this wine actually go to a very good cause. They're donated to animal shelters. And then moving on to the whites, we have a fabulous wine from the Sonoma Coast region in California. This is made by Sean Thackeray, and it's their Pleiades White. Now this wine is very eclectic. It's sort of a kitchen sink blend of all sorts of grapes that you wouldn't normally think would be blended together, like Verdelho, which is a Portuguese wine, with Roussanne and Viognier, some Sauvignon Blanc and some Chardonnay. It's super exotic. It has this great jasmine and sort of orange blossom honey note. It's very, very cool, very unique, and we think you'll love this wine. So hopefully you're all doing well, and sending out best wishes again. Please enjoy these wines for April.